Hey, what's up, everybody? Long time no see. How you doing? Come on in. Come on in. Yo, come in, bro. Sit down. Sit down. You subscribed, right? Yeah, I thought so. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yo, bro, you can smoke in here. Just come on in. Come on. Yeah, I thought it was you. I recognize you. You subscribed. Just make sure to hit that like button. All right, appreciate that. All right, WNBA playoffs. They're finally here. They're finally here. It's time to lock and load. Let's go in. We coming in. SBR Sportsbook-Robbery. New format, so we're gonna go over that real quick. First round, and basically switch to an NBA format. First round, best of 3, right? It used to be 2 home, 1 away. Now it's 1 home, 1 away, 1 home. Best of 3. So first, the 2 wins. Second, best of 5, 2, 2, and 1. And third is like NBA now. Best of 7, 2 home, 2 away, 1, 1, and 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I'm probably gonna break this video up. Gonna get if it gets too long, so it might be 2 videos. And then I gotta work on the NFL. It is Saturday, so yeah, let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe. Golden State Valkyrie, 23 and 21. They finished with 9 and 13 away. It's their first year in existence. They're an expansion team. Picture this: they're put together by a bunch of players that other teams didn't want or have room for. So you could call them the misfits, right? And I believe they drafted a few players in the draft in college as well. But first year in existence, they made it to the playoffs. I don't think that's ever happened before. They have played Minnesota twice in about the last week or so, so that can be a downfall for them. Hopefully they kept some tricks in the bag. They finished off the season pretty rough on a 3-game losing streak. All year long, I was saying how they're a good team, but they end up losing at the end. They keep it competitive, great defense. I did say Minnesota would be the team to easily beat them because the way you break down their defense is ball movement, and Minnesota is top tier with that. They just keep moving it until that one player makes a mistake, and then that's the player they go to. But let's go over some stats real quick. Now, they played all opening lines up here to the left, 149.5 minus 13.5. At 12.5, 147.5. Now, matchup predictor, and it's usually right, but I feel like that edge is a little disrespectful. Golden State, I'm not saying Minnesota's not going to win, but if there is a team to beat them, Golden State possibly can. If they're on, they have 4 good shooting games, Minnesota's in trouble. Let me tell you that much. They have played 4 times. 3 of them were pretty close. Minnesota won all 4. That last game was on the 11th. Few days ago. A bunch of players were hurt, some players coming back. We'll go over all that in a minute. Now, yeah, like I said, they finished off on a 3-game losing streak, but I think that was just due to tiredness, beat down, fighting for so many games, and they got 2 days rest. Each team coming off 2 days rest. Let's go over some play. All right, so we'll start with lineups real quick, and then I'll run down what I found. I just noticed some of the lines are odds started shifting. All right, Report, she left last game and she fell down, hit her head. They're really gonna need her. Obviously it's playoffs. If they go, they're gonna play. Now, bunch of players, right? Hayes, game time decision. Thornton's been out, and Report. So, Report is more important, but they need Hayes too. She's gonna take some pressure off of Burton. Now, as far as Minnesota goes, Carrington, game time decision, left shoulder. She missed, I believe, the last 2 games. Now, Burton, rebounds and assists over 9.5. Hayes don't play. She should definitely hit this. Hayes does play. She should probably hit this. As you see, look at the last 10. She's over it, right? She's getting assists, a couple rebounds. We'll throw this head-to-head real quick. Bam. This year we got 4 games, right? The last 2 just being recent. She cleared it. Now, a lot of the lines seemed a little bit lower before when I looked. Actually, it's hours later now. It's 4:20. This stuff really takes that long. All this time and effort, I don't get paid for this. Do me a favor, if you're here right now, hit that like button. Maybe hit that share button and just type a comment. I gotta get these videos out there for more people to see. Try to let them know if it's working for you. Let them know. Let other people know. Help me out. But yeah, let's go. She should easily clear this. She gets rebounds. She gets assists. Now we can go assists alone, right? 4.5, 5.5 plus 120. Go down to 4.5. Minus 155, 170 is too juiced. It was 150 earlier. Head to head, 2 out of the 4 this year. The last 2, but look at it. Look at it for the year. Crazy hit rate. Could wait till the game starts and live bet. You guys know that. But if you're new to the channel, I say this all the time. A play that's too juiced right now, meaning the odds are too high for you to spend for what you're spending. Right before the game and when the game starts, the odds will come down. She's gonna get an assist right away. So, like, this type of play will be hard, but if she doesn't, you'll be able to get it. Um, yeah, she's gonna get 5 assists. She's gonna get a couple rebounds. Head to head these last couple games, she's been a little off. 2 out of the 4 this year, she cleared it with rebounds. Minnesota 7th overall. To the guard, it is ranked first. Go down here, not many rebounds, but I mean, Hull did grab 6 that one game, right? Mabry grabbed 4. So they're hitting their lines. Lexi Hull, 6, or whatever that said. As far as her points line goes, I like it around like 10. I'll live bet it a lot of times, but we'll see what happens during these little playoffs. She hasn't been hitting her threes, right? About 4 games in a row over 1.5 threes. So it's nice plus money, plus 178. Um, Only 1 out of the 4 she cleared it. But throughout the year, she puts up about 4 or 5 of them. We'll go full year real quick. As you see, she fell off. We were betting it all up in here. I think it's possible. I mean, she's been off, but now I'm sure she got plenty of treatment, plenty, 2 days rest, and hopefully she slept good. Should be able to get it. Let's keep going though. Saloon, right? Rebounds 4.5. I'm gonna try to stay on that side of the ball. Minus 135. Draftkings 152 on Fanduel. So some big discrepancies right now. That's why you gotta have multiple books, and then you gotta catch them as they're trying to change. Overall, 7th to the forward, ranked 9th. Now that number is going to be altered because for a lot of time Collier wasn't out, but she cleared this 4 in a row, 6 out of the last 8 or so. If I go head to head, bam, 3 out of the 4 games she cleared it. Come on, it's the playoffs. You telling me Saloon ain't gonna get 5 rebounds? Now, I've been saying all year with her threes, she puts up a couple, but she don't really make them. That was in the middle of the year, the beginning. She started hitting them slowly, right? And then they went on that run. She was killing it. She did miss it last game versus Minnesota. Like I said, that was the last game they played. Um, I definitely think it's doable. The odds are saying it too. It's even money. I bet her. I've been doing this all year. I wait to her line. She might score in the beginning, but then she slows down, right? Her line drops, and I get it around 10, sometimes 8.5. You guys seen it. I throw it up there. I just did it recently. And then like 5 games in a row. You know what I mean? And then yeah, you want to take it like 10 plus. Second half, she comes in and she starts beasting. That's what I was going to say. So same scenario. I mean, last game, I wrote back in the comment section, leave it alone. She actually was off. She was like 0 for 6. Yeah, look, 0 for 6. I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a tough matchup, of course, but I'm going to try to get her at 10 plus again, maybe a little lower, see what happens. I expect her to have a decent game. They're going to need her to have a good game, and she's capable of having a good game. But you want a points line around 10. Don't take it any higher. Not saying she won't hit it. She's capable of dropping a 20 sec. Let's go. The other one, Rupert, whatever it's called. She's game time decision, right? Rebounds over 3.5. Is that because she's game time decision and hurt? Because look at this head to head. 2 games. What's that say? 6 and 8. I'll go full year real quick. She only played 21 games, but as you see, decent hit rate, right? Um, I noticed in that last game or 2 games ago, right, it was down to the wire. It was the last couple seconds, and, what's her name? Burton just gave it a nod. Rapport had the ball, was trying to get it back to Burton because she's like the main, to score. And Burton was like, "Nah, take it." And she was aggressive, took it right to the rack. She ended up missing it, but she got the rebound. Something else happened. They ended up losing. But there's been other times, and even in that game, she's aggressive when she wants to be. I believe she came from overseas. That's why she's only certain games, not the whole season. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, she's banged up in the head, I believe it is. But if she goes, she should clear this. Her points line's real low too, 7.5. She's gonna clear that. She did have 8 in that last game. 3 out of the last 4, she cleared it. Head to head is 100%. She had 8 and 15, all in this 9-6 and 9-11. So why are you telling me it's at 8? Is it because her head's banged up? I'm about to bet that actually. Let's keep going. Now, other side of the ball. Now, if I didn't talk about it, it's not that I don't believe in it. It's just a lot of stuff wasn't out, and I don't believe in it. Xania Lassini could possibly hit 2 threes. She hasn't played in a minute. Uh, she's been back 2 games so far. One game was only like 5-10 minutes. Another one was 20, and she hasn't hit a three yet. But that's her thing. Now, Kayla McBride, assist over 3.5. Head to head, only 1 out of the 4. Right? Tough matchup. I've been saying that. I'm gonna say it again, but I believe she should get 4. It's gonna be that ball movement, that extra pass, and she should get 4. Games when Collier comes back, she usually does get 4. Collier came back. I don't remember the exact date, but she started clipping them. That's all these right here. Another thing I noticed was last year when the playoffs started, McBride leveled up incredibly. Veteran players. She can beast. They're playing at home. Her points line 13.5. I believe she's gonna clear it. She hasn't hit it in 4 games, but who cares? It's playoff time. It's McBride time. McBuckets. That's her nickname, McBuckets. She's gonna clip that. 3 pointers over 2.5 very easily. I think she's gonna clip that. She could do that in the first quarter. 4 game, no hit, right? She's gonna drop 6 today. You could alt line that shit up. It's a tough matchup, so keep that in mind. But I'm being serious. Watch what she does. She's gonna act the fool. She might not even get the assist because she might just be McBuckets today. McBuckets. All right. Next up, mid-range assassin Courtney Williams. Points over 11.5. Right, -150. Draftkings. I believe the line's at 12.5, which I kind of don't mind that either. But if you can get it at 11.5, if you're spending more money, it's kind of perfect. She missed this 2 in a row, but as you see, great hit rate. She's averaging 14 for the year. Now, she might hit 2 threes. It's going to be tough to get in the paint, but she's going to drive right up, do a quick in transition. She can hit that jumper, whether it's a 3 or if it's inside that arc, she's draining it. Playing at home, couple days rest. I feel like they're going to be on a mission. She could come out quick, hit a couple, but I think that's kind of what's going to happen. Minnesota's going to take control in the beginning a little bit, and then Golden State's going to catch up. But she should get over 11.5. Now, her assist is just a little too high, I believe. 5.5. I'm not saying she won't get 6. She could easily get it. These last 4, she hasn't. Let me go last year real quick. This is playoffs right here. So I mean, yeah, some games more than others. It's just that hockey assist stuff I've been talking about. I don't feel like she's gonna be the first pass. Not saying she won't get it. It's just that it's gonna be the second, third pass to break down the defense, which is gonna lead to the assist. And she's usually the first one with the ball. So yeah, it's just gonna be a little tougher. It's not that she's not getting the assist, but I think that's the reason why she's gonna have a hard time getting it. Over 4.5 rebounds. Now we're on last year. Let me go back. this year, 3 in a row. Mind you, that last game was versus them, and then 2 games ago she had 8 versus them. For the year, averaging 5 head to head, 3 out of the 4 she cleared it. Then keep in mind, like I said, they rank first to the guard in rebounds allowed, Minnesota. So that means, the guards are grabbing boards. Slide down here. These are guards versus Minnesota. Excuse me, guards versus the Valkyrie. Look how many. I mean, the last 2 games, 2 of these are versus Courtney Williams, Minnesota. One of them's versus Liberty. Paige Becker's had 5. Diggins 4. Basically all playoff games, technically, not technically, but you know what I mean. She's exceeded 3.5, 6 of her last 7, averaging 5.5. I think she should get over that. Minus 138 on Fanduel. So a lot of these plays that are good. So, but be careful because this could be a really low scoring game. It might go to the under. Um, you know, let's see what happens with Golden State. I wish they had a extra day's rest. I wish they had 3 days rest. Let's see what happens. Right now, Collier, first quarter points, 5.5, 3 buckets. Playoff game, non-playoff game. She should get 3 buckets in the first quarter, regardless. Head to head, 3 out of the 2, 8-6. That one game, 6.9 minutes. Listen, I say this all the time. First quarter plays and plus money plays, I always bet less. They're harder to hit. First quarter foul trouble, lineup switch, anything could happen. So always bet less. I do a half unit. I do a little bit more than a half unit, but I don't bet that much a play. So for me to do a half unit, it doesn't work out. Points line. What do they got at 21.5 head to head? 50%, 2 out of the 2. She hasn't cleared that in 3 games. Very well, easily could. I would all line it down though. You could probably get it 20 plus, minus 158, 165. Wait for the game to start and get it lower. What else was I looking at? Her rebounds, I think it was. Let me see. Hold up. Oh, threes. That's what it was. 3 pointers over 1.5. Now, last year, one thing that wasn't really in her game was a 3-point shot. So what did she do? They did lose in the finals, but she worked on a 3-point shot. You didn't see it that great. I mean, you kind of did. 15 out of 34 games. A lot of it, she came back from injury a couple different times, so she was dealing with some other shit. But when she came back, she hit it 4 games in a row. And then, don't quote me on that because I don't remember if that was exactly when she came back, but it was around that time. And then 3 out of the last 4. Look, 4-4. That's versus. Oh no, that was Dallas. One versus them. Where are they? Okay, she must have took a game off in between. But last 2 times she played them, last 2 games Collier played, it was versus them. Now I'm taking too much time, but she should get over 1.5 threes. It's gonna be nice plus money, plus 145. Matchup's real tough. She's a beast anyway. Let's keep going. So about it. Heidemann. I expect her to beast. Points line is a lot lower. Now she's coming off the bench, right? These last bunch of games, she got more time. She's not going to have that much time, but she's definitely having time. She'll be in there in the first quarter in regular transition. Minnesota trusts their bench. They roll deep, and on any other teams, most of these players would be starting. So remember that. Over 1.5 threes. As you see, she hit 3 in that last game versus Golden State, and then 6 in that game before, right? But she's not going to play that type of minutes. She should get 2 if she gets to put up a couple. They're not offering assists. She could possibly get a couple of them too, but be careful. Um, it'd be more the hockey assist, but she would get some assists, I believe, too, because I mean she runs a point, but she plays a lot with Williams. So Williams to her to somebody else on that extra pass. So, but they're not offering assist, of course, because she's probably gonna knock it out the park. Points line's at 8.5. She should clear that. I would prefer it a little bit lower, like 8. You know what I mean? 8.5's a weird number. Let's keep going. Now Landis Smith's been a little flaky lately, but excuse me. That being said, she's a dog, man. She's gonna be playing defense, so she's gonna be out there regardless. Points line 7.5. She could easily smash a couple threes, get some rebounds, some putbacks. I feel like 7.5. She should get it. The only problem is head to head matchup is real tough for her. She's been under three times. Three times she's been under. Some of the games got a little carried away. Well, the last one that was that last game, but I believe she should get 8 points if she's gonna do it. She probably should get 8 points. Now rebounds. 4.5 head to head has not been good, but she's a dog, man. Look at his last 10 has been horrible, so I'm just gonna skip that. But it's something to keep your eye on. She's a dog. She's gonna run after them 50-50 balls, diving on the floor, like getting tackled. She's gonna be getting hit by other players. Watch, she's gonna be all beat up and bruised, but she's a dog. She'll go after it. And then Carlton, 3.5 rebounds. She should get that. Very capable of hitting some threes. She might get three threes, two threes, but I don't even think they're offering them. Rebounds, as you see these last couple games, no bueno, right? One of them was versus Golden State, that last one. Let me see something. No, yeah, she did play. Head to head, we check it out real quick. 50%, 2 out of the 4. Um, I just think she's a forward. She's gonna crash in. She's not like a big player or nothing. She's on the floor long enough. Um, they might bench her. If she's not hitting that shot, they might take her out. Not bench her, but not use her as much. I don't know. It was just an idea I was thinking about, but now the more I'm talking about it, the more I don't like it. I would really like her threes, but they're not offering it. All right. Final plays will be in the Discord. You want to join? Send me a message. I'll send you the link. If you can't find it, should be in the bio or whatever. If it doesn't work, just message me. I'll send you another one. Let's move on to another game. All right. So next up, we got Indiana Fever. They made it 24-20, 11-11 away. It's 3 o'clock game. Then going into Atlanta to play the Dream, 30-14, 16-6 at home. Opening lines -7.5. Atlanta's the favorite. Total 158.5. Spread stayed the same. Total went up one. It is 6:19 Saturday night. The night before, matchup predicted huge edge for Atlanta, the home team, which very well could be. But you keep in mind that first series is winner of 2 games, so any of these teams could have 2 good games, 2 bad games. You know what I mean? They split the series already, 2-2. All games pretty close except that third game. Not sure which games Clark played or whatnot, but Clark's done for the season. Atlanta ending the season on a 6-game win streak. Indy ended on a good note as well, 3 games in a row. Um, they beat Minnesota. Minnesota was last day of the season type stuff. Bunch to go over. I'm gonna run through it kind of quick. Let's jump right in. I think Atlanta should take this. So first up, we got Boston, 3.5 assists. Usually away, it's been a little tough, but I think she should get it. Plus 116, good odds. Every matchup is going to be tough versus Atlanta. First overall, to the forward third, to the center fifth. Slide down here. You got some positive EV. It's showing. Missed that in that last game. Hit it 3 games before that. Little hit miss. I think she should get 4. Right. I noticed. Does say she failed to exceed 3.5 in the last 5. If I go to centers, it don't look good. Right. Forwards, let's check. A couple green dots, but I think she should get 4. She's passing the ball, point forward type ish. Now, points line, as I was saying, it's 14.5. Can you get it at 13? I believe so. Certain books, but not the ones by me. Now, these last 5, she's been under this. But if I go to last year, we look at these last couple games, playoffs started the last 2, actually. They played Connecticut when Connecticut was a good play with 18 stuff, bunch of other players. But as you see, she scored 17 and 16, and she was averaging 14 for the year, so points line went up. I expect the same thing today. Some games throughout the year, she don't shoot the ball that much, do that much. I expect her to do that today. So points line around 12, 13, 14. She should score easily. Um, the assist, I think she should get. Rebound, she's been under versus team. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, this is this year. Let's go head to head. She's been under all three out of the four. So one of them she passed, but it's the playoffs. Who knows? She could possibly get 8. I don't know. I would like it better at 6.5, but we shall see, right? Now Bree Jones does very well versus team. Points lines at 13.5, right? I got a headache. Sorry. Uh, 3 out of the 4 she's cleared it, right? 19, 15, 21 points that last game on the 11th of July. She had 6, played 24 and a half minutes, and she had 6 fouls that game. So that's not normal. As you see, 3 out of the 4. Let's go full year real quick. And not a crazy hit rate. The line is a little higher than I prefer. It's probably 3.5, right? Nice key number. Plus 120. Maybe that's worth the risk. 2 baskets for the year. Good hit rate, 50%. His last 10, 6 out of 10, 2 in a row. We'll go head to head. Every time she played them, she cleared it. I just noticed that too. I'm going to highlight that. Plus 120. Remember, like I said, first quarter, do half units, less money. Um, Anything can happen. First quarter versus team, decent amount of green dots. I'm going to keep going. Over 1.5 threes, right? Plus 120. Nice odds. Tough matchup. Indy got a good defense. Second overall to the guard, second to the forward, fifth. At least she's a forward, right? Yeah. Head to head, no bueno. All 4 games she's been under. The thing is, these last couple games, she's been shooting a little more, having a little more predominant role to score. She's been hitting some threes. She's getting about 7 boards. Very possible to think she could get that. They got assist at 2.5 for her. Draftkings minus 110. Now these last couple games, decent hit rate, right? I mean, yeah, she missed it here, missed it there, but look at that, all them games. It's only 3 assists. A lot of red dots down there, forwards versus team. If I go head to head, bam, 2 out of the 4 she cleared it. 22, 24 minutes. Just gonna go last 10 to check her minutes. Definitely playing more minutes. About 30 minutes. She hit it 7 out of the last 10. So I don't know. It stuck out to me. Tough matchup and all that, but she's gonna be out there for her rebounds, which will lead to like 3 assists. That's just normal basketball. Let's keep going. Odyssey Sims over 3.5 assists. Getting kind of juice, minus 148. It's some positive EV. It's showing. What do you call it? Missed it in that last game. Hit it, 6 out of the last 10. Nothing crazy, but she should be running point. Now that everyone else is out and injured. I mean, she has been these last couple games, so I think she should. Head to head, what do we got? All 3 games. No, excuse me. She played him once. She was on Los Angeles in the beginning of the year. She cleared it. But I don't know. I feel like 3.5 is too low. She should get 4. Points line 10.5. I don't really like that. I prefer that 10 plus. It's the playoffs. She's capable of being aggressive and scoring and taking a lot of shots. I don't know if they're gonna allow it, but they might. So just keep your eye on it. I would like 10 plus better than or over 9.5. But it's a little too juiced. Let's keep going. Natasha Howard, first quarter points over 3.5, and her rebounds, possibly her points line like 10 plus. It's a little too high. She's a veteran player and she's aggressive. Sometimes she don't do that well, but she's gonna try, right? So she's gonna come out hot. She's been doing this all year. I believe they got a couple days rest, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, 3+ days rest. She should clear this. Just bet less, like I'm telling you. I'm not saying it because yeah, all right, you like certain players should hit it, but overall, in the big scheme of things, first quarter plays, you want to bet less. Telling you, strategy that works for me. Um, 3.5, she cleared that 3 out of like the last 5. If I go head to head, I think it's a decent hit rate. Sorry, I can't get up there. Here we go. Who do we got? 3 out of the 4, she cleared it. Definitely can see it happening. I just know the type of player she is and how she plays. Points line 11.5. Very well could be 2 out of the 3. She cleared it. But like I said, I prefer that 10 plus. It will come down. Let her score those 2 baskets, right? Let her catch that first quarter. Just might slow down by halftime. It'll get around 10, 11 points. Now, rebounds, 6.5 is very high, right? Some games she rebounds like she used to, but we go full year real quick. A little hit miss, sporadic. Um, Let me actually break it down the last 10. Don't look that good, right? 3, 4, 5, 50%, which ain't bad, especially if it's the end of the season. If I go head to head, what do we got? Bam! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Last 5 times she played them, she cleared it 4 of them this year. It's a little high. Playoff basketball is a little different than regular season. Um, you know what I mean? So be careful. I prefer that 5.5, but I'm just showing it to you. It looks good head to head. So, all right, Lexi Hull rebounds over 3.5. Definitely think that should happen. She might hit 2 threes, capable of hitting 4 threes. Head to head, what do we got? 2 out of the 4 I'm looking at? Yeah, 2 out of the 4. She cleared it. Not playing very many minutes, right? Uh, some green dots down there, a little bit of mixture. But 3.5 is too low. 4.5, I'd be like, don't play it. I'm probably gonna bet this before. All my final bets will be in the Discord. There's sections. There's a WNBA section. There's an NFL section, and then live bets. Any type of live bet will be in the live bet section. You can turn the alerts on when you get in there to get alerted when I put a message and stuff. But yeah, she should get that. Now her point sign 7.5. I think that should happen too. It's gonna be close, but it should happen. They're gonna need contributions from all players. Um, I don't think the game could go either way. It could be a high scoring game or it could be a low scoring game. Defense turned up, but I think she does backdoor cuts and things of that nature. We'll see what's happening with the point guard. If the point guards are on, Lexi Hall should clear that. Timing and stuff. You know what I mean? If she's gonna do the cuts, it's just will they get the ball to her and not get it. Sometimes Sims is a wreck and just plays like trash. Now I believe it's last up. 2 more. Brittany Griner. Now both of these seem like a go. Uh, Even the points line 7.5. We'll get to that in a second. But rebounds over 4.5 plus 102. Hit rate's not that crazy, but it's playoffs. She's probably gonna get a couple more minutes, and even if she don't, she's gonna come in and you're gonna get full effect of her. She's big, this veteran. She does have skill to get this stuff done. I think she should. Head to head, bam, 3 out of the 4. She cleared it already, rebound wise. The one game she didn't, she played 15 minutes. She should get it. She's exceeded 3.5, 14 of the last 16 games versus the bottom five defense. A lot of red dots down there, but I don't care. It's prefer it at 4, obviously, but it's 5. Now her point sign's at 7.5. That's 4 buckets. Sometimes they do a little pick and roll action. They throw it to her. You know what I mean? Bam! She's right up there. She's so tall she could dunk if she wanted to. As well as a rebound putback type shit. Even just 4 pick and rolls throughout the whole game. Her 4 shifts she'll probably get. Let's just say she gets 3 shifts. She's gonna get that. She's gonna be on there with the second crew one time, going against the second crew. She's gonna get it. All right. Let me check head to head real quick. Oh, we're on head to head. 3 out of the 4. Now last up, Ryan Howard, beast, right? 2.5 threes. Tough matchup, real tough matchup against the 3. Indy second overall to the guard second. I don't care. Throw that shit out the door. Ryan Howard is gonna hit 3 threes. She can go 0 for 5, 0 for 4 in the first half, and she's still gonna shoot. That's what she does. She's gonna hit it. Look, head to head. Besides this one game, 3 out of the 4 she cleared it. Right, that's going back to last year too. We'll go full year real quick. Look at it. These last bunch of games. 5 out of the last 6. Uh, 61%. 20 out of 33 games she cleared it. We're getting decent odds. -108. Lock it in. Lock it in. Now, the last one I seen here was Jones first quarter. I think I went over that already. But if I didn't, it's there. Two baskets. Um, all right. Let me get this uploaded and get it out there. The next video, I can't do these little tricks and gadgets and try to these camera angles. I was just trying to, make it a little more fun, but it's eating up too long in the video. I got to get the other one done quicker because I still got to get to NFL. It's 7:01 right now, and I've been at this shit all day. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend, and yo, donations accepted. When you're hitting them big tickets, don't forget about your boy. Let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe.